Fox Valley Television presents high school basketball tonight. The Plano Reapers host the Foxes of Yorkville. Hello again, everybody. I'm Steve Moga here. Welcome into the Reapers Den here, home of the Reapers, along with our Fox Valley TV crew. Happy to bring you some high school basketball tonight. We have the ladies going against each other from Yorkville and Plano, and the boys game follows this one. But first, before we begin our ladies contest and our starting lineups, we'll have our national anthem here from Plano. There you have our national anthem here from Plano. Now time for our starting lineups, and the Foxes, the visitors just down the road here, looking for bragging rights along Route 34. They come into this game with an overall record of 3 wins and 2 losses. They lost their last contest to DeKalb by 15 points just a couple of days ago. They fell behind in that one 17-0 at the end of the first quarter. Coach Luke Engelhardt hopes his squad can be a little more consistent here tonight. They've been, so far this young season, up and down, and the record obviously indicates that. But their starting lineup first at a guard, senior Corinne Rowe, a 5'3" senior. At another starter, a 5'11" senior, Lindsay Schlichting, and she'll have her hands full here tonight trying to guard Clarissa Martinez down in a post, that's for sure. Rachel Owens, a 5'7" senior, also in the starting lineup. And a forward, a 5'7" junior, Morgan Junger. And Mackenzie Lee, a 5'9" junior, will be the other starter for Coach Luke Engelhardt and his assistants, Kim Wentzitz and Ben Rollins. And that's the Yorkville Foxes starting 5 here tonight. The Plano Reapers, on the other hand, come into this contest 1-5 overall on the season. They have really struggled to score points. That has been the big problem for Plano thus far. And their head coach, Mario Serra, and his assistant, Jill Gorga.
And now the starting lineup for your Lady Reapers. Starting at a guard.
The crowd still filing in here on a bitterly cold night in Plano. Riley Lukes, a sophomore, number 4. At one guard position, Michaela Schmidt, junior, all at the other guard position, and a forward. Jewel Hopi, a junior at one of the forward positions. Shannon Tierney, a sophomore, at the other forward spot, and Clarissa Martinez, the senior, in the middle. Coaches jokingly said, well, we could list her at 6'3". It depends on how she's playing tonight, whether she's 6'3" or 6'4". But Clarissa has well established herself the last 3 seasons as a premier shot blocker in the state of Illinois. As a matter of fact, she comes into this season on the in the top 20, I should say, in blocks. Actually, number 20 coming into the season, 317 block shots in the 3 seasons she's played on the varsity level. Last season, 192 blocks, the 8th most in a single season. We get ready to go here. It's Schlichting against Martinez, easily controlled by the Reapers. Get a chance, we'll talk more about Martinez and some of her numbers has a defender on the post, trying to see if they can get the ball to her. It would be a key, I think, for the Reapers. We got a jump ball down on the baseline, and it's going to go to Yorkville on the alternate possession. Tonight's officials, David Taylor, Chris Gilbert, and Molly Hines. So here come the Foxes. First time on the offensive end of the floor. Rowe is off. Schlichting, nice move to the basket. Lost the handle on the way up, and it'll go out of bounds off of Yorkville back to Plano. Yorkville with man-to-man full court pressure here right out of the gate. They're going to try and put pressure on this young Plano squad, and their ball handlers put the pressure on them tonight. And there you go. There's another turnover. A carrying call against the Reapers goes back over to Yorkville. Rowe, hands off, Schlichting, the high screen, drives baseline, partially blocked down there. I'm not sure if that was Martinez or not to get the credit, but it's eventually going to go off of a Yorkville player out of bounds, and it'll go to Plano. Long baseball pass. No, it's going to be another violation. She stepped on the inbounds line, did Michaela Schmidt. And it will go right back to Yorkville. So the early going here, turnovers a key. Plano has yet to really get an opportunity to get a shot off. Rowe, three-pointer from the corner, rimming, no. Good box out there, but then Schmidt did not get to it, and that is blocked by Martinez, and a whistle. And that foul is going to go against Clarissa Martinez. That's the one thing that Plano can ill afford, for Martinez to get in foul trouble. So Lindsay Schlichting will go to the line. A couple of free throw attempts here to start things off, and he makes the first one, and the shutout is broken. It's 1-0 Yorkville. Just underway here from Plano. Steve Mogan, along with our entire Fox Valley TV crew. Happy to bring you high school basketball as Schlichting hits both, and it's 2-0 Yorkville here over Plano here in the early going. We're just a minute into our first quarter, and a fourth turnover as the ball goes right through the hands and out of bounds. Off Shannon Tierney's hands and out of bounds. Rowe off the top, Schlichting, the high arcing three, rimming in the back of the iron. Martinez had it, tipped around, and now Martinez will pull it down, swatted away from her. I always tell those big players never to bring the ball down. Now Rowe, the baseline move, lost the handle going up. Another shot by Yorkville. And finally, looks like Schmidt's got it, but she goes to the ground, and it's going to be whistled for the traveling. And that is another turnover against the Reapers. So the struggles continue for Mario Serra's squad here so far. Yet they're only down 2-0. That ball swatted away by Martinez, and now we're going to get another whistle. A reaching foul on Martinez. Wow. Suddenly she's got two, and that's going to send her to the bench, and that could change things in a hurry for Plano. So Albona Hody will come in. The junior, number 21 on for the Reapers as the quick left hand up and in. Nice shot there by Mackenzie Lee, and it's 4-0 Yorkville. Again, the full court pressure, man to man, and there's another steal. Quickly up ahead. Oh, Schlichting got away with a travel, no call. Rebound and another ball thrown away. Rowe with the steal. Back up again. And Coach Serra has seen enough. His team is getting out hustled on the boards. As Schlichting will get the bucket, it'll be 6-0. And timeout Plano. So 6-0 Yorkville here in the early going of first quarter, and the Reapers unfortunately already have 7 turnovers. By my calculations there, you see the huddle, and very frustrated Clarissa Martinez and company right now. There you see her number 33 with her hand on her hips. 2 fouls already in the first minute and a half of this game. And, you know, those are things that you just cannot afford. She's the one player on the floor with a big height advantage, and certainly Yorkville would have to contend with her, but not with fouls being a problem, being an issue already. 6:16 to go here in the first quarter. Long ways to go. Plano's got to try and get on track here, and there's the ball tapped and stolen away again. Rowe, left hand up and in. Corinne Rowe, her first bucket of the game. And the Foxes keep the pressure on. Lukes breaks the press, and now it went off of a Fox and then hit Lukes. And she was going by out of bounds. It'll go back over to the Foxes. Rowe down the middle, and the reach and foul. Going to be whistled on who? It's going to be on Libby Love. And the reach and foul. Love into the game. She's a junior as Rowe steps to the line and missed the first one. One more coming here for Corinne. Second one rimming, no good, but somehow Lee got in there, inside position, the shot rimming in and out. And who did it go off of? Went off of Mackenzie Lee last, and it'll go to Plano. And Coach Sarah's seen enough. He's going to empty his bench and bring in 5 new players. Bring some fresh blood in off the bench. Jackie Shane, freshman, a junior. Also Jordan Edwards. Haley Beck is on the floor as well now for Plano. A reach and foul against Yorkville, and Ruby Chavez, another new player on the floor. Ball swatted away. The last foul, by the way, was on Rachel Owens. Another steal up ahead. Schlichting, the left hand, up and in and good. Lindsay Schlichting's got 6 points already. It's 10-0 Yorkville. The Reapers trying to get a shot off even at this point, and the ball is tapped away again. Fake, there's the long shot finally, off the mark by Schmidt. Saved by the Foxes. Here comes Rowe pushing up the ball up the floor again. Strong move, no, and somehow Mackenzie Lee squeaks in there, snags the rebound, scores, and is fouled. Foul is going to be whistled against Haley Beck. That'll be her first personal. 4th team foul against the Reapers as Lee gets the 3-point play. She has 5 points, and it's now a 13-0 run here to start the game for the Foxes, as again Coach Sarah brings mass subs back into the game. Martinez back on the floor with 2 fouls. And the inbounds pass is stolen away. Good ball distribution there by the Foxes, but the shot is off the mark. And Coach Sarah will call another timeout, a second timeout now for the Reapers. I mentioned Yorkville's troubles at DeKalb in their last game, falling behind 17-0 to start off the game. Well, they're basically giving Plano a taste of that medicine here tonight. It's 13-0 Foxes here at the outset. There you see Coach Luke Engelhart and his crew. The 32nd timeout by the Reapers. Their second timeout used already. So far, the pressure from Yorkville really bothering Plano. Hody to inbounds, gets it in. This is Love. Love across midcourt, knocked away. Who's going to come up with it? Reapers do finally come up with it as Lukes gets it, and she is fouled. A reach-in foul is going to go against Morgan Younger. Her second foul. I mean, her second team foul. Her first personal second team foul, I should say. Inbounds into the corner. Baseline move, kick back out. Almost lost handle on it. Trying to get it down to Martinez. They finally do. And that is what Plano needs to do. Get the ball inside. Mackenzie Lee will pick up that personal foul, be her first, third team foul against the Foxes. Again, looking to Martinez, the ball underneath, stolen away, and now what do we have? Hody with a reach-in foul? No, Hody was, oh indeed, okay, they are going to call that foul on Elbona Hody, her first personal. Fifth team foul. A little reach-in foul on her after the ball was knocked away. So Yorkville brings it up again with a comfortable lead here to start this game. The Reapers in a man-to-man now. Schlichting makes her move, gives off to Lee. Cut off in the lane. And Yorkville wanting to get a timeout. Coach Engelhardt not exactly liking what he's seeing with his offense there, looking a little sluggish. So they're going to take a 30-second timeout and get things straightened away.
Ladies and gentlemen, a replay of tonight's girls game can be seen on Fox Valley Television, Comcast Channel 17.
Mentioned that the Reapers are 1-5 overall in the season. Points have been a problem. Points have just been a problem for Plano here. They've had their troubles scoring, and that's been the result, the record of just 1-5 at this point. They lost their opening game of the Salmonock tournament to Westminster, 65-46. And they lost to Aurora Central Catholic, 35-28. Then they scored 46 points against Serena in a 47-46 loss. Another ball down low, a lot of contact there, no call this time on Martinez, and now we got a foul. And a reach-in foul on Riley Lukes. First personal against her. 6 team fouls now against the Reapers, so that will send Morgan Younger to the line. First free throw is off the mark. Sydney Beach and Stacy Packer will come on for the Foxes. Second free throw on its way, and this one is good by Younger, so she's got her first point. Now it's 14-0. Trouble getting the ball in. Martinez finally gets it. Packer. I'm sorry, this is Hody with the ball, I should say. Reapers try and set up their half-court offense, trying to get the ball to Martinez. There's the lob inside. Clarissa spins, and what are we going to travel? Yep, traveling first. A lot of contact down there. 2 smaller players. They're trying to front her and put a player behind her defensively and make her, force her into some decisions like that right there and get some turnovers. We played halfway through our first quarter. It's 14-0. And there is pass off the mark and out of bounds. Go back over to Plano. Michaela Schmidt back in for the Reapers. There's the trap. Pressure again by Yorkville, and then they had another steal. Pull-up jumper by Rowe is good. Corinne Rowe has 4 points, and it's now 16-0. Plano really struggling against this pressure, full court pressure defense. Baseline move, and we've got a foul there as Luke's tried to go up for the shot. There you see a good look at official Molly Hines. Stacy Packer picks up that foul, her first personal, 4th team foul against Yorkville. Coach Engelhardt emptying his bench here in this first quarter. Freely substituting. A couple more fresh bodies on the floor now. Inside, the shot way off the mark there by Lukes. They track it down, and eventually it is off of Schlichting, out of bounds. It'll go to Plano. There we go, down low to Martinez. A shot missed, and she tries to go back up and is fouled hard and goes to the floor. Carissa Martinez will go to the line. Sydney Beach will pick up that foul. That will be her first personal. 5 team fouls now against the Foxes as Martinez goes to the line. And she missed the first one. Reaper still trying to get on the board here. 2:59 to go in our first quarter. Yorkville 16, Plano still looking at that scoring column here. Martinez, the second one is good, and they've done it. The Reapers are on the board. Maybe that was what they needed to break the ice on a chilly December evening here in Plano. Strong move to the basket, the dish off, the shot off the mark. Martinez has got it, looks for the kick out, the long toss up ahead. Who's going to come up with it? Finally, Plano got the shot off right there. It was Jewel Hoop, but there was a foul on the play. So Stacey Packer's going to pick up her second foul. Hoopy will go to the line. 2 shots. And the first one's off the mark. I mentioned points being a problem for the Reapers. I mentioned the first 3 scores. Their 4th game was against Wheaton Academy. They scored only 43 points in that game, lost 56-43. Their lone win is a 59-58 win over Reed Custer. Hoopy's second one also off the mark. Yorkville quickly up ahead. On the move, pull-up jumper, baseline is short. Martinez had it. Instead, it's pulled out of there by Tierney, up ahead. Looking for Martinez in the middle. They'll throw pass off the mark and out of bounds. It'll go back to Yorkville. And talking about the struggles with scoring, in their last game, the Reapers scored just 26 points in a 38-26 loss to Lyle. Nearing the 2-minute mark of our first quarter. 16-1. Yorkville in complete command right now. Long 3-point shot off the mark by Megan Breinman, and it's going to go back over to Plano. There you see Michaela Schmidt looking to inbounds it. A long pass up ahead again. Hoopy drives, shoots, off the mark. Foxes with the rebound. Quickly ahead the other way. And there's pass, try to hit. Erica Seco cutting down the lane. The throw is a little high and wide, and will go out of bounds and back over to Plano once again. Continued pressure here by the Foxes. Again, Coach Engelhardt emptying his bench early and often here. Everyone's been in the contest. He continues to just keep interchanging his parts out there on the floor, and they continue to put the pressure on the Reapers. That foul is going to go against Libby Love. That'll be her second personal. 17 foul, so that'll be more free throws for the Foxes. Corinne Rowe. Rachel Owens back in for the Foxes as Lindsay Schlichting will go to the line. Shooting 1 and a possible bonus. She's the leading scorer in the game right now with 6 points. 2 for 2 from the foul line prior to this. And rimming, no. Of course, it jinxed her, but the Foxes get the rebound. There's a jumper rimming in and out by Rowe. And now we've got another whistle underneath. that should go against the Foxes, and it'll send the Reapers to the foul line with 1:34 to go here in our first quarter.
Fouls on number 32, Mackenzie Lee.
Yep, Mackenzie Lee will pick up that foul for Yorkville. It'll be her second personal and 7th team foul. So now we'll shoot free throws at the other end as Jewel Hoopy stepped to the line once again, where she just missed a pair of free throw attempts not long ago. Morgan Junger comes in for Mackenzie Lee now. She'll sit down with her 2 fouls. Hoopy off the mark. And there's a good strong rebound by Seco. Up ahead, this is Rowe. Pass across the way, and a long 3-pointer is good by Rachel Owens. The first 3 of the game, and it's 19-1 Yorkville. In the Reapers. Get it across, looking for Martinez. Good defensive play right there as Junger jumped in front of that pass and batted it away. And the main thing, just try and throw the ball up to Martinez, and didn't get that pass quite high enough. Coach Mario Serra yelling, look in, trying to get them to get the ball inside of Martinez. Nice little baseline move up and in. Jewel Hoopy with the basket. And quickly the other end, what do we got? Nope, no basket. We have a traveling call at the other end. So we'll wave that basket off. We're under a minute to go here in our first quarter. Chavez back in for Plano. Hoopy, double team. She'll dribble out of it, get it across midcourt. Down the lane, tries to get it off, and stolen again. Quickly up ahead. Schlichting on the run, and she dribbled it right off her foot and out of bounds. She can't believe it. And they'll go right back to Plano. .35 seconds to go in our first quarter. Martinez. Hody with the ball, looking underneath. Kicks back out, Martinez. Hody the long 3, rimming, no. Tap by Martinez, got away, possibly an over the back foul. Rowe has it, quickly up ahead. They've got a 3-on-2 to the Foxes. 15 seconds to go in our quarter. Shot up and in by Morgan Junger. 8 seconds, they're not gonna get anything off at this point. Long pass up ahead, gotta shoot it, gotta hurry. And what do we have? We have a foul. We got a foul right as she tried to get that shot off with 7/10 of a second left. Not even a full second left. The foul will be on. Okay, they're gonna be on Lindsay Schlichting. That'll be her first personal. 8th team foul, and 3 free throws will be coming. First one, rimming, no. Hoopy has 2 more to go. 7/10 of a second left. Really not a whole lot here for Yorkville to do, other than maybe grab a rebound and then make sure they secure a rebound. There's no tip backs up and in, but now Coach Serra will take Martinez out. No point risking her picking up a 3rd foul in this final second of the first quarter. The 3rd one here by Hoopy is also good. So she makes 2 out of 3. And that'll do it for the end of our first quarter. It's all pretty much Yorkville. The Foxes with a commanding 21-5 lead after 1 period of play here in Plano.
It begins innocently enough. You don't return a phone call. You break a date at the last minute. But in fact, it's the beginning of a pattern. And soon, your friend with mental illness realizes you're avoiding them. But what if you knew that your friendship was the key to their recovery? Would you still lock them out of your life?
I remember how much you said you liked wine.
Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Back here at Plano High School, Steve Moga along with our Fox Valley TV crew, bringing you high school basketball here. The Lady Reapers and the Lady Foxes battling for bragging rights along Route 34. So far, it's been all Yorkville. As Yorkville in command here, 21-5 at the end of our first quarter. It's been a lot of pressure by the Foxes defensively. Has resulted in a lot of turnovers for Plano here through the first period of play. And you see Plano struggling just even to get the ball in bounds here at this point. That, and combined with some foul trouble for Clarissa Martinez. She's out there right now with 2 fouls and continues to try and play through it as Corinne Rowe gets called for the traveling violation. They'll go back over to Plano. The ladies sophomore contest earlier this afternoon won handily by Yorkville in that game as well. The boys sophomore contest then was played just prior to this game, and that was a victory for Yorkville as well in that one. Big 3-pointer in the final seconds by Cameron Van Bockel to give the Foxes a 43-41 victory. Yorkville looking to make it 3-0 on the day here with this game. And the boys varsity contest is after this one as Clarissa Martinez, I should say, throws the ball away. They'll go back over to the Foxes. There you see Rachel Owens, a throw it inbounds for Yorkville, gets it into Rowe. Lindsay Schlichting goes baseline, cut off, kicks it back out. Owens, Rowe, Coach Engelhardt yelling, set it back up. They'll start all over. Nice drive to the basket, shot up off the mark as Martinez kind of changed that trajectory, and it's a nice job down there by Ruby Chavez to, I take that back by Jackie Shane to save that and then throw it off a Fox player. We've just played a minute here in our second quarter, 21-5. Yorkville. Shot up, no. Rebound and put back there by Jackie Shane. And the Reapers are on the board here in the second quarter. It took them a long time to get their first points in that first quarter, and here they do it just a little more than a minute in to the second quarter. Rowe shot off the mark, and Shane with the rebound. She gives off to Hody. Hody will bring it up, gives to Martinez. Long 3-point shot off the iron by Chavez. Ball swatted away, and Yorkville will retain possession. Crowd still slowly filing in here to Plano High School. A lot of basketball here today. This is game number 3 of 4 that are being played here. Nice little running one-hander in the lane by Schlichting. She's got 8, and it's 23-7 Yorkville. Martinez lost her headband, and the officials will stop play, and now Mackenzie Lee will come back in along with Sydney Beach for the Foxes. Lee comes back onto the floor with 2 fouls. Again, the full court pressure, this time applied here by the Foxes. They were doing a lot of man-to-man full court earlier, but the full court press here, anytime the Reapers have had to bring the ball up, and it's created a lot of havoc and a lot of turnovers in Yorkville's favor. That ball swatted and knocked out of bounds, last touched by Martinez, I believe, and it'll go back to Yorkville. There you see Corinne Rowe Brings it up. Reapers, there's a block by Martinez, and last touch by Martinez out of bounds. Talked a little bit about Clarissa Martinez and her blocking prowess, I guess I should say. The 8th highest single season total for block shots last year, 192. Start of the year, the 20th in Illinois High School Association history in career block shots. Playing the varsity 3 years already, now this 4th year, her senior year. 317 block shots coming into the season. She's had 2 games in the top 20 for most block shots in a contest, with 13 against Varna Midland on December 28th, 2012, and she blocked a dozen shots against Lyle last January of this year, 2013, January 17th. Foul is whistled against Corinne Rowe, her first personal. Riley Lukes will step to the line as Jordan Edwards comes back in to replace Ruby Chavez for Plano. Lukes, just a sophomore. Shot is off the mark, pulled down by Lee. Here come the Foxes again. Schlichting, they back off her. She's going to drive then. And we got a foul on the floor on the pass off on the baseline. The foul will go against Elbona Hody, her second. So now Schlichting will go back to the line where she is 2 out of 3 for the game so far from the foul line. First one short. Martinez had the rebound and lost it. And it'll go over to Yorkville. Hoopy will come back in. Jackie Shane will take a seat. And Owens will come back in to replace Schlichting for the Foxes. Just under 5 minutes to go here in our second quarter. Nicely done. A quick interior pass and bucket there by Junger. She's got 5, and it's 25-7. Again, the Reapers trouble getting in bounds. They finally do. And now the Foxes dropping the full court man-to-man pressure. Hody, her pass goes right through the hands of Hoopy and out of bounds. We go back over to Yorkville once again. So again, turnovers have really plagued Plano here thus far. Long shot by Rowe. Comes right back. Pulled down by Hody up ahead. Left hand, nice layup. No, off the mark by Edwards. Lee with the rebound. And she'll get off, give the ball off to Rowe, who will bring it up now for the Foxes. Halfway through our second quarter. 25-7. All Yorkville. It's been the Foxes' pressure. And a long 3 right there by Corinne Rowe. That gives her 7. She's now the leading, I should say, Schlichting's got 8. She's got 7. 2 high scores in this contest. It's 28-7 Yorkville. Martinez gives off. Quick shot is up and in by Lukes. And then a whistle right after the ball went through the net. Going to count the bucket, and then we got an additional foul. Indeed, an additional foul. That's going to be Mackenzie Lee, her 3rd personal. She was grabbed hold of Martinez, trying to get position to get that potential rebound, which there was not a rebound. The officials are discussing things over, whether or not she gets free throws or to get the ball out of bounds, or what exactly you do with that.
Clarissa Martinez goes down the line. She'll shoot 2.
Well, Martinez is going to get 2 shots. All right, they're going to call that the 10th team foul against the Foxes. So it'll be an automatic 2 shots coming here for Martinez. The first one rimming in and out. Erica Seco will come back in for Yorkville as Mackenzie Lee will take a seat with her 3 fouls. No point in risking her picking up a 4th foul here before halftime. Martinez, second one is good. Well, she's got 2 points. She's 2 for 4 from the line. And she's going to take a rest now as Shannon Turney will come in for her. Actually, she's going to go over to the trainer, and the trainer's going to take a look at her left wrist. Rowe with the ball. Good ball movement by the Foxes. Rowe thought about a 3. Gets it baseline. Nice little dish off. Shot off the mark. The put back, no. And the Reapers finally come away with it. Hoopy. She's got it guarded right there by Beach. And now the steal by Rowe. Corinne on the drive. Crossover, nicely done. Left hand up and in. Corinne Rowe with 9 points to lead all scores. It's 30-10 now. Yorkville with a commanding lead. Again, the pressure defense. Everything at this point has been a struggle for the Reapers, and there's yet another steal. And now we got a double dribble called. Erica Seco's going, did I? I didn't think I did that. So Rowe will take a seat. Nice little hand by a few Yorkville fans on this side for her. She's been a difference maker thus far for the Foxes. Nice little drive on the baseline. And Luke's shot is off the mark. Now a rebound pulled down. Edwards, no, off to Luke's now with it, and it's stripped away by Schlichting. In traffic, the bounce pass off the mark, and Edwards with the board. Luke's cross midcourt. Through the double team, and she lost the handle. Now scrambling the floor for the ball. What are we going to have? And it's going to be a jump. As Luke's gets tied up there with Sydney Beach. And it will go to the Foxes on the ultimate possession as Martinez will come back in along with Hody for Plano. Luke's will take a seat, as will Tierney. Under 2 minutes to go here in our till halftime. Yorkville in command. 30-10. Long 3-pointer is short. Save there. Nicely done by Packer. Now a shot up and off the mark, and we got a whistle, and it's probably going to be Martinez who's going to pick up her 3rd. Indeed, it's Clarissa Martinez's 3rd personal foul. She's going, what do I have to do? I just stood there and put my arm up. Schlichting will go to the line. 2 shots. First one is good. Tierney will come back in, and Martinez will take a seat for the final 136 of our first half with 3 fouls. Schlichting now. The second one is also good. She's 4 for 5 from the line. She's got 10 points to lead all scorers. Shot off the mark. The putback by Edwards is partially blocked. And the Foxes will slow it down a little bit. Beach gives off to Schlichting. Schlichting says, here, you come take this and run the, I'm not the point guard here, you run this offense. Thought about the 3. Keep looking for Schlichting in the middle. Skip pass over, Owens back out to Beach. Owens again. There it is. Finally got to Schlichting where they wanted to. Into the paint. She drives off the mark. Had her own rebound. Lost it. Hoopy with it. Hoopy will give off now to Hody. Up ahead, her pass a little high and through the hands of Love and out of bounds, and they'll go back to Yorkville once again with 40.5 seconds left here in our first half of play. Megan Brenneman will come back in for the Foxes. And probably hold for the last shot. Coach Engelhardt says it's got to be a good one. Under 30 seconds to go. And now a reaching foul on Hody, and not sure if she understood exactly what they were wanting her to do right there, but she steps in and will pick up her third personal foul with just 22 seconds left. Not exactly what they were looking for right there, as Haley Beck will come in here in a moment for Plano. The first free throw is off the mark by Sydney Beach. So Haley Beck will come in for Hody. Will sit down with 3 fouls. .7 seconds to go. Second one also off the mark, and Beck has the rebound. Coach Engelhardt says no fouls. Now the ball stolen by Beach. 10 seconds. 3-point shot on the way, short. Brenneman runs down the rebound, and now the drive, and we got a traveling call before Beach can get a shot off. So with 2.8 seconds to go here, it'll be Plano basketball. They've got 3/4 length of the floor to go. Try and get a shot off. Coach Engelhardt wants the taller player in Schlichting to guard the inbound player, which she does. Makes it difficult, and the only pass is one way into the backcourt by Edwards. That'll pretty much do it. The long half-court toss is a little short, and that will take care of our first half with the score. The Yorkville Foxes 32, the Plano Reapers 10. Yorkville in complete command, taking the 21-5 lead at the end of the first quarter. They outscore the Reapers 11-5 in that quarter, and it's been turnovers and some foul difficulties for Plano that have really spelled trouble for them in this contest here through the first half of play. So that's the way we stand here at Plano. 32-10, Yorkville in complete command, and we'll be back with halftime stats and the second half action here on FVTV right after these messages.
Everyone has friends. There's online friends, friends to go out with on a Saturday night, friends to hang out with and do nothing, friends who show up on moving day. And then there are the friends who'll be there if someone is dealing with a mental illness. Are you one of those friends?
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Back here at Plano High School, Steve Moga along with our FVTV crew, and halftime here between the Reapers of Plano and the Foxes of Yorkville in the ladies varsity contest. Yorkville in complete control here, 32-10 here at halftime, and appropriately, what does the Fox say? That song is playing right now. The Foxes say that, well, we're in complete control of this game. Corinne Rowe with 9 points, 10 points for Lindsay Schlichting, 5 points for Morgan Junger and Mackenzie Lee, and 3 points for Rachel Owens for the Foxes, total of 32. For Plano, unfortunately, this won't take long. Only 10 points for the Reapers, 2 for Jackie Shane, 2 for Riley Lukes, 4 for Jewel Hoopy, and 2 for Clarissa Martinez for their total of 10. Somehow, the Reapers have to figure out a way to control the basketball. A lot of turnovers in that first half, a lot of pressure by Yorkville. It really caused a lot of havoc with the Reapers and their offense, and the offensive struggles they've had so far in this young season have continued here with this game. They've got to find a way to make some things happen here in this second half to try and get back in it. They will get the basketball first here to start this second half. It'll be Hody, Love, Hoopy, and as there you see Rowe with a steal and the shot off the mark. Put back also no good. In addition, Tierney and Martinez on the floor for Plano. For the Foxes, it is Rowe, Schlichting, Owens. Also Lee and Junger. Quickly up ahead by Corinne Rowe. Nice pass. Left-hand shot off the mark. Martinez had to rebound and lost the handle. And it'll go back to Yorkville. Fox is coming into this game 3-2 overall. And they hit the first shot here, a three-pointer by Rachel Owens, her second three-pointer of the game. And it's now 35-10. It looks like, barring a miracle here, they're going to improve to 4-2. Plano coming into this contest 1-5 overall. I mentioned their offensive struggles. They've scored over 50 points only once, and that was the one game they did win. A 1-point victory earlier. That was 59-58 over Reed Custer. Just a little less than a week ago. That was Monday. They've had lows of 28 and 26 points in their last game against Lisle. Long three on the way again, and nothing but net once again by Rachel Owens. Suddenly she's hit 2 threes in a row. She's got 9 points, and it's a 38-10 lead. Long baseball pass down ahead, and there's tripped up, no whistle. And they're going to say it went off of Yorkville out of bounds. Trying to get it into Martinez, they finally do, and a nice up and in by Clarissa Martinez. They're going to need a lot more of that here in this second half. They've had a hard time getting her the basketball. A young lineup for Plano for the most part. Martinez, the main senior, the main contributor anyway, as a senior. And the young guards have had a hard time getting her the basketball. Tierney will take a seat. Jackie Shane will come back in. Lukes tries to get it Shane, finally does. Shane lost the handle, nice steal from behind by Schlichting. Rowe now, behind the back dribble. Dishes off, Schlichting, looked like a travel indeed. She'll be whistled for the traveling violation. Crowd still slowly filing in here to Plano High School. And Rowe now with a steal on the inbounds. She'll drive, dish off, short little jumper off the mark there by Junger. And again, the Foxes with yet another steal. Now the drive to the basket, blocked by Martinez, but right into the hands of Mackenzie Lee, who puts it up and in. And the Foxes are going to call a 30-second timeout. Coach Engelhardt wants to get some subs into the contest. So he's going to empty his bench and bring in 5 new subs, I have a feeling, or did he just want to discuss something? Nope. Okay, he's just going to discuss some things. There you see him. Instead, it'll only be Sydney Beach will be the only sub that'll come in. So Yorkville, again, here in complete control now. 40-12, Foxes with the lead here. Just underway in our third quarter. Steve Moga, along with our entire Fox Valley TV crew. Certainly happy to have you join us here for some basketball on a chilly night in Plano. Hope you're sitting at home on a warm, cozy couch. Tune in. Martinez, skip pass all the way across, and it's going to sail over the head of Shane and out of bounds. So Schlichting will come back in for Beach. I think maybe Beach just was in there for defensive purposes. Bring Schlichting back on the offensive end of things. Coach Engelhardt trying to work on some things here with a big lead. Rowe, three-pointer, short. Tracked down by Junger. Schlichting thought about a three. She'll drive now, pull up, the one-hander off the glass, no. Her shot is blocked by Martinez. Martinez with at least 4 blocks, according to my book. And there's a lob inside, is going to be the push and the foul from behind by Mackenzie Lee. That'll be her 4th. She just could not resist putting that arm out there. She will take a seat as Stacy Packer will come in now to try and defend Clarissa Martinez. The lob in, Martinez quickly up, off the mark. Weak side rebound, nicely done by Rowe to swat it off of Jackie Shane and out of bounds, and it'll go back to Plano. Rowe knew she was not in a position where she could grab the ball, so she just swatted it back at Shane and went right off her legs and out of bounds. Down on the block, lost the handle. Martinez comes away with it. Lukes on the drive, guarded by Rowe. Gets it off to Martinez, off the glass and in. Clarissa Martinez suddenly has picked it up. She's first 2 buckets of the game here in this 3rd quarter. She has 6 points. Rowe fakes the 3. Schlichting says, I'll take it. It's off the mark. And now we have a whistle on who? As Owens trying to go back up with a shot. Foul's going to be on Jackie Shane. That'll be her first personal. First team foul against the Reapers here in this half, but Owens will go to the line, nonetheless. First one is no good. Well, Owens with 3 3-pointers on the game, the only person to make a 3-pointer. And in and out on that free throw. So maybe she's too close. Hitting her shots from 3-point range, not hitting them from the free throw line though. 40-14 Yorkville. Almost the midway point of our 3rd quarter. There's a long 3 off the mark by Lukes. Rowe will push it back up again. Dish off baseline. Short shot off the mark right there by Packer, and the last touch by the Reapers out of bounds. Corinne, there you see her, inbounds. Back to her in the corner. She'll launch the 3 and got it, nothing but net. Corinne Rowe, actually, that's her 2nd 3-pointer of the game. Her and Owens are the only ones who've made 3s here on the night. Owens has 3 made from beyond the arc, and now Rowe with 2 of them. And now another loose ball foul will go against Plano. Kayla Schmidt will pick up that foul, first personal against her, 2nd team foul against the Reapers. And again, the Foxes continue to just substitute liberally throughout this 3rd quarter. 3:44 to go here till we start the 4th and final quarter, and it's been all Foxes. 43-14, Yorkville in the lead. Lady Foxes handily won the sophomore contest as well for the ladies. And the sophomore boys game that was played just before this one. Yorkville also won that one, 43-41 on a 3-point basket by Cameron Van Boekel. You see the jump shot is good. Sydney Beach with her first basket. 45-14, 3 minutes to go here. There's the pass down in. Martinez lost the handle going up, gets it back, tries it again. Can't get the rebound. Tracked down by Hoopy. She'll drive off the glass and in. Jewel Hoopy has 6. And it's 45-16. Rowe thought about baseline. Pulled back out to the corner. Guarded by Shane. Now she'll spin, go baseline, dish off. The jumper off the mark by Seco. Fox has retained the rebound. Coach Engelhardt says, bring it back out. Let's set it back up. Seco into the corner. Jump shot looks to be a little short there by Breineman, but pulled down by Yorkville again. Rowe. And she'll pull it back out and set the offense up again. Coach Luke Engelhardt yelling out, reverse it, reverse it. Still trying to coach her. His team's got a big lead, but they still want him to work on things and continue to get better here. Shot off the mark. Martinez with the rebound. She gives off to Lukes. Under 2 minutes to go here in our third quarter. And Martinez turns the pass to Shane, and she suddenly cut to the basket and didn't see the pass coming, and it ends up in the hands of head coach Mario Ciro, not too happy with that. As Martinez will take a seat for the last minute and a half here of the third quarter. She has 6 points and 3 fouls, so going to have her sit the last minute and a half. So she does not pick up another foul at this point. Now traveling violation. Go back over to Plano. Pressure again by the Foxes. Man-to-man pressure all over the court. Hody lost the handle. Now it's pulled away out of there. Hoopy off the rim, no. A lot of contact, but good rebound by the Foxes. Up ahead, pushing it is Beach. Dishes off, shot on the way, no by Packer, and now a foul on the rebound. It'll go against Yorkville. Yep, indeed, it'll be on Stacy Beach, her second personal. Just the second team foul here in this third quarter. So the Reapers inbounds with just under a minute to go. Quickly ahead, Hoopy on the break. And she lost the dribble. Shot by Tierney off the mark. And Shane on the weak side of the rebound, and she got shoved, and the foul will be whistled against probably Erica Seco. Indeed, that is Erica's first personal.
Her first third team foul for the Lady Foxes.
The Reapers inbound, 48.9 seconds to go here in our third quarter. Pass on the baseline down there, and then Hody lost the handle on it. Pass intended for Schlichting was tipped away. So the Foxes ball with 38.2 seconds. Schlichting drives. Strong move to the basket, and she'll head to the free throw line. Looked like Ruby Chavez with the smack across the arm as she went up for that. And indeed, Ruby will be whistled for that foul. That is her first personal. Third team foul against the Reapers as Schlichting goes to the line. And she nails the first one. She's 5 of 6 from the line. She's got 11 points for the game. Lindsay's second one, also good. 6 out of 7 from the charity stripe for her. She's got 12 points. Her and Rowe both with 12 points to lead all scores. Final 30 seconds of our third quarter. Reapers on the attack. Love gives off. Chavez, jumper off the mark. Beach with the rebound. Coach Engelhardt yelling for one shot to pull it out, run Chicago, but now the drive and the move by Schlichting with just 3 seconds to go. And another whistle. And she'll go back to the line where she's been pretty good. Foul will be on Libby Love. That'll be her third personal. Fourth team foul against the Reapers. So with 3.3 seconds left in our third quarter, it's Lindsay Schlichting at the line again, rimming in, no good. Just her second miss of the night from the foul line. Second one on its way. Also rimming, no good. Rebound by the Reapers. A long pass. Nope. Thought there was going to be a long pass, and instead they just pulled it up and held on to it, and that'll do it here for our third quarter. With the score, Yorkville 47, Plano 16. We'll be back in a moment with fourth quarter action.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What looks good?
Our special today is shrimp scampi. It's been sitting around for about a week.
Excuse me, what time are you guys leaving? We're gonna rob your house tonight.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
Real men know that getting tested is the way to take care of their families. That's why real men wear gowns. For a list of the tests you need, go to ahrq.gov.
Back here at Plano High School, Steve Moga along with our FVTV crew as we get set for fourth quarter action here between the Lady Foxes and Lady Reapers. Yorkville starts out here with the basketball and in complete command of this game here. 47-16 lead as Mackenzie Lee is fouled as she goes up for a shot. Here to start our fourth quarter. Foul will be on Shannon Tierney, her first personal. 15th foul against the Reapers. Mackenzie Lee to the line, hits the first one. She's 2 for 2 from the line here tonight. She's got 8 points. Hit a 3-point play the old-fashioned way earlier in that first half. Second one is also good. She's got 4 in this half, 9 for the game. It's a 49-16 lead as the Foxes in complete control. Yorkville outscored Plano in that third quarter 15-6 as we see a nice drive and a bucket and the foul. Count it there for Shannon Tierney, the sophomore. Gets her first basket of the game. Foul will go against Stacy Packer. That'll be her third personal, 4th team foul against the Foxes as Tierney will go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play here. Rimming, no. Lee with the rebound. Gives off to Beach, up ahead. Fox has been pushing the tempo whenever they can, putting the pressure on throughout this game, pressuring the young guards for Plano. Forced a lot of turnovers in this contest, a lot of missed shots. And they've just kept the pedal to the metal somewhat. Bad pass there, and it's stolen. Hody on the drive. Short running one-hander's good. Albona Hody, her first bucket of the game. And it's now 49-20. Almost stolen again. Long three-pointer on the way, off the mark. Pulled down by Libby Love. Love looks up ahead, gets to Tierney. Tierney, good ball fake. She'll shoot it up and in and get fouled again. And Tierney with a chance for another 3-point play. That foul will be against Sydney Beach. That'll be her third personal. 15 foul as Mackenzie Lee will take a seat. Erica Seco will come in. So Beach has 3, Stacy Packer has 3, and Lee has 4 personal fouls for the Foxes. As that free throw off the mark by Tierney. On the flip side of things, Love has 3, Hody with 3, and Martinez with 3 for the Foxes. That's your foul trouble on both sides here for our final 6.5 minutes of play. Junger on the drive, rimming, no. Martinez with a rebound. Hody. I'm sorry, rather Chavez. Chavez gives off. This is Martinez now. Into the corner now, that's Hody. The shot is up and good. Suddenly, Hody with 2 quick baskets after going scoreless for our first 3 quarters. And it's now 49-24. The Reapers have outscored Foxes suddenly 8-2 here in our 4th quarter. Yorkville will be awarded the timeout there. They call it timeout justice. Coach Sarah thought, hey, we're going to get the ball back. They give Yorkville a timeout there. You see Coach Luke Engelhart. And Yorkville, his huddle, and there's the Plano huddle. Coach Mario Serra and the assistant, Jill Gorja. Jill also tall young lady, about 6'2", so definitely can go one-on-one against Martinez in practice to help her out, to give her an opportunity to play against players her size, at least, to practice against them. Although she doesn't see too many players her size in most of their games, but one of the ways you certainly can get better, playing against somebody comparable to you. And there you see the Yorkville side of things, and mentioned before, Coach Luke Engelhart. His assistants, by the way, Kim Wensitz and Ben Rollins there on that Yorkville bench with him. Under 6 minutes to go. Reineman with a drive, shot off the mark, knocked around, and somehow she's going to get it back. Then she loses the handle again, and now it's Schmidt with the rebound, and where's the foul? I believe it's going to be, rather, Brinneman. Megan Brinneman is going to pick up that foul. Third personal foul on her. 16 fouls against the Foxes, so the next one they'll be shooting free throws is Haley Beck will come back into the lineup for Plano. There you see Riley Lukes bring the ball up. Kayla Schmidt, they bring it across midcourt now. Again, still man-to-man pressure by the Foxes. Ball tapped away, and it'll stay with Plano. Baseline drive, shot off the mark, and Beach had the rebound and lost it. And nope, it was off of Luke's last, so it will go to Yorkville. And Plano's next game will be Monday, December 9th against Seneca. Now the drive and another foul down there. That one looks like it's going to be on Beck. And that will send Morgan Junger to the line. Second foul on Haley Beck, so Junger will step to the line, shooting 2. And she missed the first one. The Reapers also will play host. Actually, they're on the road at Seneca on Monday. Then they'll play host to Coal City on Thursday the 12th. We've got Westmont and Dwight after that. Then it'll be right around holiday time, Christmas time, as Junger hits that second free throw. It's 50-24 with 5 minutes to go. They head to the Amboy Christmas Classic. Shot by Luke's off the mark. Of course, in mid-January, they've got the I-8 tournament, Interstate 8 tournament. A lot of basketball to be played yet. Ball fake, and Fox is being very patient here. Now the shot off the mark by Junger. The putback is good by Erica Seco. Yorkville, meanwhile, of course, continues to grow. The school continues to grow, and they step up their schedule as well. relation to that is now Haley Beck with the bucket. Her first 2 points of the game. Mentioned them playing DeKalb in their last contest, and they take on West Aurora High School on Tuesday, December 10th. And also they'll host Morris on Saturday the 14th, a week from today. Later in the year, they'll see the likes of Oswego East and Plainfield South. So again, they're playing some big schools. Jackie Shane with her second bucket of the game. It's now 52-28. And mass subs in here for the Reapers. Yorkville also will take on Oswego. I'm talking about holiday time. The Lady Foxes are in the Ottawa tournament at Christmas time. That's where they'll play around the 25th of December. A shot in the paint off the mark, scramble for the ball. Now we get another whistle, loose ball foul here. Who's it against? '23 red. That's going to be Megan Brenneman, her second personal, so it'll be the 17th foul. So we're going to get some free throws here now for the Reapers. Of course, as always, I want to thank Seth Schoonover, the athletic director at Yorkville High School, and Jim Schmidt, the athletic director here at Plano, for their assistance here with setting us up. As the first free throw by Love is nothing but net, her first point of the game. There you see Libby take the second one as well. Nothing but net. So she's got 2 points, and suddenly the Reapers have 30. It's 52-30, and now here's a steal. Love on the breakaway. Lays it up and in. Just like that, Libby Love, in a matter of 15 seconds, scores 4 points after going scoreless prior to that. Again, it was 21-5 at the end of the first quarter. Martinez with a rebound, quickly up ahead and on a breakaway. Love again, this time rimming up in the end. Libby Love with 6 quick points. The Reapers also scored only 5 points in that second quarter, so they went to the locker room with just 10 points, and now they got 34. And now we've got a steal, and nope, a whistle going to be blown, and it's going to be Hody on the reach-in foul, I believe. That'll be the 4th foul on her, as Sydney Beach will go back to the line where she's 0 for 2 from the foul line here tonight. And now 0 for 3. Seco knocks that out of bounds, and attempt to try and sneak in there and get that rebound. 2:33 to go. Yorkville has had a pretty big lead most of this game, but their lead now is down to 18. It was well up in the 30 range not too long ago. Another jumper and another shot. It's good. Libby Love all of a sudden has caught fire. That is 8 points for her in the last minute and a half. 52-36. Fox is taking their time now. Packer nearing the 2-minute mark. Beach will hold out top. 2 minutes exactly left in the game. Little drive, nice little dish off. Good ball movement by the Foxes. Somehow Beach missed that shot. Martinez with the rebound though. And here comes Plano once again. And if it wasn't for such a dismal beginning to this game for Plano, this could be a lot different right now. There's the lob inside. Martinez up and in. She's got 8 points, and it's a 14-point game. It's 52-38 with a minute and a half to go. And if you recall, at the outset of this game, the Foxes started out with a 16-0 lead. Shot no good, and now another rebound for the Reapers. Here they come again. Minute 15. Long three by Hody. Rimming, no. Looked like it had a chance for a moment. And now the rebound by Packer, and she dragged that back foot, traveling, and it'll go back to Plano. Boy, at this rate, Plano is they're just going to run out of time probably. There's a lob to Martinez, and she's fouled as two Yorkville players there reaching in, trying to swat that pass away. Stacy Packer will pick up that foul. That'll be her 4th personal, 8th team foul. So Martinez will go back to the line where she's 2 for 4 from the charity stripe here tonight. Coach Sarah goes back with mass subs here. 4 new bodies besides Martinez. So it's Lukes, Edwards, Schmidt, and Shane on the floor now, along with Martinez, who's at the line. First one, no. And the Foxes are going to run down the rebound. Under a minute to go. Plano's somewhat made this respectable. They were down, like I said, by as much as 30 points. 31 points to be exact. It was 47-16 at one point. And they trail here by only 14 now in the final minute. Pass out top, almost gets away. Tracked down by Beach. Stolen by Martinez. Lukes with 30 seconds to go. Makes her move. Back to Martinez. The jumper from the free throw line off the mark. And we're going to have a jump ball down there. Scramble for that rebound between Shane and Beach. And it will go to the Foxes, correct? I'm sorry, the Reapers will retain possession. Reapers on the alternate possession. 20 seconds exactly left in the game. Pass batted away on the inbounds. Schmidt gives off. Long three-pointer by Edwards. No. Lukes with the rebound. She'll go back up, partially blocked. And again, Shane there. Nope. Final seconds, 5 seconds, and Junger will just pull it out, and that will do it. The final score, the Yorkville Foxes 52, the Plano Reapers 38. A complete reversal there in that 4th quarter as Plano outscores the Foxes 22-5 to try and somewhat make that respectable there in the final score. But again, it was the big start by Yorkville, jumping out to the 16-0 lead. They settled for a 21-5 lead at the end of the first quarter. Outscored Plano 11-5 in that second quarter to take a 32-10 lead into the locker room at halftime. Then outscored Plano 15-6 at the end of 3 for that 31-point advantage, 47-16. And then Plano came to life there in the 4th quarter, outscoring Yorkville 22-5 for our final score, 52-38. Yorkville improving now to 4-2 overall on the season. Plano drops to 1-6 overall on the season for the Reapers. Jewel Hoopy with 6 points, 8 points for Libby Love. She turns out to be her, along with Clarissa Martinez, the 2 high scorers with 8 points each for the Reapers. 4 points for Shannon Tierney, 2 for Haley Beck, 4 for Albona Hody, and 4 points for Jackie Shane. I just mentioned 2 points for Riley Lukes as well for the Reapers, total of 38. On the other side of things, 12 points for Corinne Rowe, 12 points for Lindsay Schlichting, 9 points for Rachel Owens, 6 points for Morgan Junger, 2 for Sydney Beach, 9 points for Mackenzie Lee, and 2 for Erica Seco for the Foxes, total of 52. So again, on behalf of our entire crew, I'm Steve Moga, and we thank you for watching our Fox Valley Television broadcast of high school basketball. Again, the final score, the Lady Foxes of Yorkville 52, the Lady Reapers of Plano 38. So long, everybody.